Hello, welcome back to Quebec. Today, hopefully, we're going to do this in co-op. A couple of people want to join. Um, Send me a message on Discord, and I will get you the code. And we'll see about getting you in. The one thing is with the one thing with my particular co-ops though is I don't have the equipment to be able to get the audio in, so the only voice you will be hearing on stream is mine. So we will see how that goes. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the experience. And in the meantime, let's get something going. What I want to do is, until somebody else joins, we're going to continue on with this steady flow mission. But I need to bring another truck up here to grab the 3-slot trailer in the background and get a water pipe. So, thinking I got the correct setup here on the Mercer. So we are going to take the Mercer out, and we're going to use that to bring this water pipe over and get it delivered. Hey, Steve. Slide backwards down the hill. Can you hear me, Steve? Not quite sure what the mic settings at on here. Hey, how you doing? Let me see if you ready for a code? Yeah. Yep. I know how that goes. It is Yankee Tango Delta Papa Delta. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I got up at the same time I always do, just mainly so I didn't mess up the dog's routine. You know, because on the weekends I usually work Saturdays, so I still have to get up at the same time. But this particular weekend, the boss decided we weren't going to work because tomorrow's being Easter. So I was like, I'll still get up normal just to keep the dog on his routine. And I'm sure he appreciated it. Yes. Yeah, for the most part, I just let him out, put him on a lead outside, and he goes and takes care of his business, and I come back in and get him his breakfast ready, and his first shot of the day is just out and right back in because he don't like to spend too much time away from me. So what I'm thinking I want to get started on is I think it's the main bridge on the other map. Where was it? It was construction can't wait. It's going to require two cargo containers, three vehicle spare parts, two medium planks, and three cement. The vehicle spare parts and the cement all come from that warehouse down there in the southwest. So that can get loaded up in one shot. The cargo containers are from up at the port. And then the medium planks, of course, come from the sawmill. So I'm thinking a 6 slot trailer to go down and pick up the cement and the vehicle spare parts. Well, somebody goes up and probably grab the medium planks from the sawmill first, because if we have to, we can come back through and grab the cargo containers afterwards, because they'll just be a hop, skip, and a jump away. I just did. Okay. Yep, that's right. It's because the other part's locked out. Um, Let me global map. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, the yep. Okay, so we yep. Yeah, and I had opened that made sure I got that little avalanche in the mountain there opened up so it's easier to get through there. Yeah. Yeah, cuz that brings you to that road that's down below. And that can actually make it a little bit easier. So yeah, let's do that. So we'll just do the vehicle spare parts and the cargo containers first, and then we'll run down. Vehicle spare parts you can get down by the observatory, or you can pick them up in the other map. Fact. Uh huh. Yeah. Yep. Sounds like a plan. So we need to get some trucks out. Yeah. That way, if something happens, we don't lose. Right. We need some four slotters here. Um, no, the cargo containers are two slots. The oversized cargo is four. Yep. Where? Yeah, with trailers. Trying to think what would be a good truck for it that's not, I don't necessarily like going with the OP stuff all the time. It's I haven't had this one out here yet, the C500. Slap a low saddle on it. Maybe a crane just in case. I made it there and back with the first load. I had a truck and trailer and made it out there and back. Never lost a log. I was impressed because I've been hearing some horror stories. Let's get this up out of the box. And let's find another truck. Got all my scouts right in the way from when I did my launching them all off in Alaska. So they're all lined up. All right, we'll bring out Tippy McTip Tip here, the Western Star 47X. And there we go. We'll load the spare parts on the Western Star, and we will use the Kenworth for the cargo containers. So, whichever truck you want, Steve. I mean, all right. We'll let you take the Kenworth there. If you want to lead the way. Still early enough in the daytime that we need some lights. I got to get it pulled up on my phone so that way I can keep an eye on chat. There we go. Where's... Don't fall in yet. Turn my ringer off. I see where you broke through. Turned a little sharp there, did you? Yeah, yeah. If he wants to join, that's fine. Oh, I lost a tire already. How in the world did I do that? Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. Fortunately, I have four tires on me. Hello, hello. All right. Um, yeah, currently we are doing construction can't wait. Steve and I are working on the first part of it right now, which is the cargo containers and the vehicle spare parts. But yeah, we still need some medium planks and the service spare parts. We can should be a quick hop, skip and a jump back to grab those after we get the. There should there should be enough in the sawmill currently to get our medium planks. I brought two loads of logs up there the other day, so um okay, yeah, that's fine. That'll work. Um the Plaid has a high saddle with the 6 slot trailer. You could grab that too if you wanted. Service spare parts. The old 47X got a little bogged down there for a second. I'll go across the warehouse. Okay. Right. Yeah. Gotta go across the ice up here. It's all water back there. Hey. Yeah, it's a fast little truck too, but with the wrong add-ons, it tends to be a little tippy. This this trailer seems to have stabilized it a little bit, which is good. Oh. Yeah, turns into a nightmare. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't had any problems with the Doritos down here, but the one by the factory, that thing just kills you. Oh, there's a Dorito. The thing heard me being all nice, saying, "Yeah, I haven't had any issues with them over here." And that one jumped up and got me. No damage out of it. Yeah, the Plaid's a good truck, especially for this region. Uh huh. You gotta love how some of these games get you. They like emotionally involved or whatever. Yeah. It's like what? Why not? Those ramped flatbed trailers are so convenient to use. All right, I am all loaded up and headed back. Maybe now that there's a little weight on the trailer, I'll get a little better grip through the snow here. Snow slash mud. This one section's a little of both. Yeah. Well, uh, yes. Well, that makes it a little different. Yeah, Steve and I both have cranes. Nope, not that button. Um, yeah, I can. What do we need on there? Yeah, yeah. Let me map. Gives it a good chance to refresh itself. Yeah, I've been kind of really enjoying this Mercer. You know, it's not a speed demon, but it pretty much keeps right on going. Okay. Yeah, we've both got cranes. Uh, sure. Entertaining to say the least. Yeah. Army. No, I was driving. It's the equivalent of the dairy Longhorn. Yep. All right, we are back on the earthbound side. Right there behind you, Steve. Huh. That's one of the reasons why I haven't been using my steering wheel lately. Supposedly they fixed it, but my steering wheel would disconnect randomly, and whatever speed and direction you were traveling when it disconnected, you kept going that speed and direction. And I always did it when I had a curve with a cliff. Yeah, I've got a mobile fuel tank on the back of me, so. Well, you trying to take the shortcut down the hill? All right. Um, we're about to find out. I will try it by detaching the trailer though, because it's kind of a tight area here. Yeah, it's trying to get me. Yeah. There we go. Give that a tug, Steve. Caution, this stream may be rated M for mature. uh, yep, we're connected again. Well, even if you just end up falling to the bottom, it'll be easier to recover you from down there than up here. I gotta get back here and get back under my trailer. Yeah, that's a tricky area to get across. Oh, right. Yeah, I better refuel here. Okay. Then I will see you at the port. We get over to the other map. I'm going to take a slight detour down to the fuel station to top my trailer off and my roof rack again. I just had to fill up off of those, and that didn't quite max me out. So, all right, I will go down here, drive through the service hub, flip around, and I'll be right behind you. Hello, Tam. Tam, Steve, and Steve and Southbank say hello, Tam. Yeah, I think we're all doing good. Everybody okay? Yeah, yeah, everybody's good, Tam. Sam laying in his crate, sleeping on his back, feet in the air. All right, I'm gonna run down here and get my fuel topped off, and uh, I'm gonna fill the trailer up too. I just emptied the trailer, so yeah. I am in the Western Star 47X. I think it's the. You're like, oh, that's a nice truck. Meant to get both cars done yesterday. Only got one, so waiting on the lad coming to do your brakes. You're having some rough time with them brakes, Tam. Gotta say though, for a smaller truck, it does pretty good. Can't say it makes light work of this stuff, but it does get through it. Yeah, yeah. But when you hit some of the horns and they sound like an Audi. All right. I'll bring the daylight back around once I get up here to the fuel station. I'm just about there. Yeah. All right. Yeah, little turning's convenient when you got bigger tires, but when you got little tires, not so much. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, the lighting on this thing kind of lights it up like daylight too. There we go. Just about back up to the pass. There we go. Heading back down the hill now, Steve. That is a meaty horn for such a small truck. Oh, you know how long it took me to build that guy? Snow kept melting every time I'd get it started. Old C500 is doing pretty good through here, isn't it? I have not bought the Mac Pack yet. I'm kind of waiting for it to go on sale. Right. Mediocre. Uh-oh. I might be stuck here, Steve. Just get within winching range and I'll, well, that's not going to do it. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, maybe. I might have it. Maybe. If I can get across the rest of this. All right. I made it. Ish. Heavy on the ish. Still pretty squishy through here. I just kind of dodge the areas that Steve broke through. Uh-huh. To the left of you. So far, so good. Yeah. If you hit it just wrong, it won't. Yeah. Yeah. No, when I first started, I kind of got railroaded into the new game plus. I just, assumed everything was going to be set on normal mode because I didn't know anything about how the modes were or any of that. and it had defaulted to New Game Plus. But I think the only thing that it did was make it so I have to pay for fuel. Yeah. I couldn't figure it out because the tutorial kept saying, "Oh yeah, fuel's free and all this," and I'm like, "I'm paying for fuel. How is that free?" And then the longer I played it and the more I watched stuff, I'm like, "Oh, I know what happened." Oh yeah, yeah. I think now that it abused you, it decided to behave. It just laid there and let me drive over it. Yeah, I see that. Got down and swung around a little bit to the right of where you were at. It was pretty solid there. Did pick up a little bit of suspension damage coming back out of it, but oh yeah. You asked for it. Thought about setting the Navistar up, but that thing's so thirsty. Holy cow. You'd never make it all the way here. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So the Mike Easy 1701 that did the Return to Michigan map, he's been watching all my videos and stuff lately, talking to me about them. I was like, that's kind of cool. He's just been working his way through the videos. All right. Yep. There we go. Yeah. Here I am going to change truck. That ain't going to get it from here. You were like the right front corner of the bumpers, maybe a foot from the box where you stopped at. Yeah, you couldn't have been any closer. I don't think you could have got any closer and still missed. Oh, well, okay. What? That's crazy. Um, yeah, is that's the warehouse is straight up right in the top north? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I have not been across the dam yet because if you look at it on the map, it looks like it's broken in that spot. So I never even drove down to it. Then I've seen it on MJ's stream, and I'm like, oh, you can get across there. Right. Yeah, you have to. Yep. The snow trailer and two wooden planks. I don't know if I did or not. Let's check. No, it is. Right. Be kind of convenient with the 47X anyhow, because to get that going in that same direction, just because fuel, I've got a fuel trailer over by that gateway. It's just on the other side of that gateway. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm down to 15, and when I top off with everything I've got, it still would just barely fill me up. And well, it's only a 77-gallon tank, so yeah. It's one of the biggest reasons why I don't use it a whole lot is because that small fuel tank. It's like, I'm not going to get anywhere. But now with the roof rack and a trailer, it's just shy of an extra tank of fuel. So, of course, I'm sure they want that specific trailer delivered, don't they? Because I'd be like, I'll just pick those up and throw them on the trailer I'm already attached to. Yeah, I'm going to load these up while I'm right here, and I'll just hook onto that other trailer. Then we can at least get them up out of here. Yeah, but I think if we get them up out of here, I think the other roads are probably a little bit better to drive instead of going through all the ice again. All right, let me. Yeah, true. Yeah. Been AFK for half an hour. We'll get it packed on there, and then it'll be all ready to roll. Yeah. All right. And now reattach to my original trailer, and we can get out of Dodge. That LTI that I had stuck on the ice over by the observatory, I was able to get that out because the next time that I reloaded the game, I went back and the ice around it had solidified enough that I was able to drive it right out of there. I was like, wow, usually it don't reset if a vehicle's too close. Yeah. I was like, I'm not going to knock that one. Oh. Almost looks like you're better off if you follow the Doritos along the edge there. Yeah. Yeah. So far, so good. Now I just got to make it across. Finding just the right spot. Possibly like right where I'm at, looks like. It drops down a little bit, but it looks like there's a Dorito down underneath the water that you can kind of land on if you have any suspension left when you get there. Yeah, I'm not having much better luck over on this side. All right. Wow. Yeah. Hey, Steve, straight line. Straight line was the play on that. Go ahead and throw a winch to me. All right. All right. That's one of the important bridges. All right. One, two, and cutscene. Because I tell you, that was a pain in the neck spot to have to drive around. Highway built. Great job. We've made it in time, and the bridge is finally ready. Would have been another story entirely if you didn't get us those supplies. You really helped us out. If you ever drive over that bridge, just know it exists thanks to you. Well, not just me, I had help. All right, what was it? 1,650 XP, 13,000 cash. I'm coming back right now. Okay, sounds good. All right, I'm back, Steve. Uh huh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's give her a go. Yeah. Another one of those wonderful gaps that the wheels fall into. All right. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I need to use the bathroom and let the dog out. All right, I'm back. Oh, it looks like you're getting high centered on that rock underneath the truck there. All right. Now we'll see how much luck I have. Of course, I've got a mobile winch point on the other side now. Yeah, I'm currently fighting trying to get this trailer up over this other rock over here. I don't sit quite high enough. There we go. Which map are we on? This is Quebec. It's part of season 15. This is the Lake Riviere map. Look at that piece of cake. I don't know why you struggled so hard with that, Steve. I got right across. You almost just want to park a truck over there just for that reason. Right. I like MJ's little saying about this is more a tutorial of how not to do it. If we can find the hard way, we'll find it. Uh-huh. Withercrafter. Haven't got seasons 12 to 15 yet. Yeah, I think if you get them, you'll really enjoy them. There's some good maps, good challenges. What's that, Steve? Uh, yeah, let me just go through here and activate these ones that I have available. There we go. That's the rest of them under this set of contracts activated. Do we have metal beams over here? Okay. And there's one on the ground where I fell off the back of the Royal. Right. Yeah. This is I have 36 liters in the tank and 32 on my roof rack, or gallons. Gallons. In fact, yeah. Yeah. Withercrafter says, currently working my way through 100%ing the entire game except time challenges. I've got everything done up to Kola Peninsula. That's pretty good. Right. That was the sad thing about Tennessee was the whole need to have to do it in co-op. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they did fix it because by the time I got through Ontario and stuff, I didn't have to change it. All right. Oh, of course, I got to get a little bit closer to you. I was just far enough back to not reach. What? I still can't reach. There's my roof rack. Can you get my trailer? You got the roof rack. Trailer's showing empty. There it goes. Now we're good. Mm, yeah, it's not seeing anything on mine for him. Oh, there they are. From your tank. Yes, yes. I'm good now. Um, yeah, I'll grab one now, and then we can both double stack a metal beam. Yeah. Well, we've both only got one cargo slot available, so yeah. Let's go ahead and get these delivered, and then we'll come back. Yeah. All right. Sounds like a plan. Kind of like his special push-ups. Have you ever tried to drive a truck with a puppy on your arm? It doesn't work as very good in real life or in a video game. He's yeah, like between 3.5 and 4 months now. Drag the trailer over the mound. There we go. Landing gear digging in. We're running a bit slow here, but I'm still moving. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I got to do a little deforestation here. Oh, I think I got one. Oh, what about that way? I decided it was nap time. Yeah. I don't know why you don't play with your toys. You got a million toys, and I'm what you want to chew on. He makes for good content, though. Yeah, we're not sure. It was some like a foam thing or something he picked up over by the shop. Cleaning the world up one piece of trash at a time. He picks he picks the cigarette butts up out of the driveway and stuff at the shop. He tries to chew on them until he realizes what they taste like, and then he spits them out. But he still picks them up the next time he sees one. All right. Uh, okay, now let's see if I can get reloaded. That would never happen in Snowrunner. Yeah, trailer just doesn't want to come up over this hill. I think it's just the landing gear catching. Dad, why are you ignoring me? He just thinks everybody wants to talk to him too. All right, let's Sam, you are not making this any easier. All right. Now, let's see. Well, I moved inches. And trailer's dug right in. Aha! There's that hill. I'm moving again. Well, I moved some. One hill at a time here. There we go. There we go. I think that's the last one that's going to kill me. Yeah, I'm coming up behind you right now. This is for those of us that always wanted to drive the ice roads, but never had the chance. Yep. Find a soft spot there, did you, Steve? All right, let me. There we go. Thank you, sir. Soft ice is the worst thing. Oh yeah, yeah. It'll get you. Yeah, I got kids from the youth group at church coming over to take care of the sticks and the leaves in the yard today. Well, it's costing me a little something, but it's in support of their missions trip. Their missions trip this year, they're going out to South Dakota to put a playground on an Indian reservation out there. In fact, it's the same reservation that Sam came from. So they're getting paid the same amount of money I make. No, I don't mind when it's something that's for a good cause like that. I don't mind. No, unfortunately, things like Children's Miracle Network, I stopped donating there because you never seen any kind of reports about what they've accomplished over the years. I don't mind if I can see where okay the money that I'm putting out is actually doing something. Great, but if it's not, why am I doing it? Right. Right. Well, yeah. Well, I've delivered the last concrete slab, but it's still sitting on my truck, so we will it's gone now. All right, we got to go. Yeah. Yeah, it sounded like it was a bit on the iffy side for a minute there. I think it's because they're the ones that are most likely going to hit something. Are we using any mods? No, this is just base game trucks. It's a lot easier in co-op, less glitchy. I slid right down the hill. About just about time to roll her back around the morning. Yeah, you want dark blue. I know it's hard to see dark blue in the dark. Need a little assistance, do you? Found another one, did you? Looks like maybe if we go around to the right of these trailers here. I'm not sure. I might have that contest already. Yeah, keep your cool on thin ice. Yeah, I already got that one. Yep. Yeah, sometimes the tire tracks are the way to go. Sometimes they're there to mislead you. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh. uh, he's still showing. Yeah. I didn't see anything that said it changed. Makes me real hesitant to when I do get a PC and stuff. It makes me real hesitant to get Steam. I hear so many nightmares of people losing their game saves and stuff like that. Uh huh. No, no, he just got booted, so I just been kind of waiting. We were sitting next to each other because I kind of pulled him across the ice here. Yeah, it's a little squishy over that direction. Yep. I wish they would make these tennis balls that they do for the pets not so fuzzy. Well, he's still on his first one, but the fuzz just gets everywhere. Now he wants to play tug of war with it because he's got a hold of the fuzz and I got the ball. Well, that's a start. Ah, looks like the youth has arrived. Pastor Phil and his little Hyundai Elantra. All right, I'll jump into something else so you guys can keep rolling on this real quick while I go talk to these guys and they get started. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back for a couple months. I'm going to go out there and help these guys out here once we get this finished off. All right. Yeah, I don't want them to feel like they got to do all the work. Yeah, don't go that way. Dark blue, dark blue. I think I got a hitchhiker. I mean, I stole a few free rides from you earlier, so, fair's fair. That's right. I've never seen that happen. Giggle like a little schoolgirl. I'm telling you. Well, you definitely have the advantage of being a little faster. What's your favorite truck in the game? Tough question. It changes based on, needs must kind of situation. I mean, well, yeah. We all know what truck you would pick. Yeah. Thanks, Steve. um, yeah, Southing's favorite is the P16. Mine, you know, currently I'd almost have to say I'm liking the Plaid the best. Yeah, I mean there's Witcher says he likes the C500 and the Dan. Both good trucks. For a long time, I was using the Azov 64131 for a lot of stuff. That was a really good truck. But, yeah, yeah. All right, look at that. You were parked in just the perfect spot with that generator. The expected journey. Great job. All goods are accounted for, which means that we'll be able to make ends meet and build some good roads in these picturesque parts. Everyone loves a scenic road, eh? Here's your pay. So we got 2,360 XP, 19,900 cash. 2 bridges built. All right, guys, we're going to call it right there while I have these guys over here. Yep. Thanks for your help, and we'll talk to you guys later. Okay. Oh, absolutely. And to those watching, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you'll know when I go live. And until then, we will see you next time. Yeah, we'll see.